More than 200 teachers assembled at the PG Sports Complex this morning before marching on the main streets of the municipality and ending up in a spirited rally in Central Park. Like the others held in Corozal, Orange Walk, Belize City, Cayo and Danriga, the participation has been good and the message has been united and strong. Official stats indicate that about 80% of registered union members took to the streets this morning. These teachers have come under criticism by government and have been accused of being all about money. They have been called ungrateful and irresponsible and heedless of the children. But still, they have stood strong and come out in numbers. The man whom the Prime Minister has called the teachers' wind-up doll has led the charge, and this morning called out the government on corruption.
When we are out here today, we want our parents to understand, we want our children to understand, we want the students to understand that this, we are fighting for them. We are fighting for a better Belize. How can we continue to see band-aids being applied to the serious wounds of corruption in this country? When you are going to change the meaning of the word corruption to wrongdoing and distasteful, when it may be tasteful to the ones who are carrying out the corruption, but it is distasteful to the rest of the Belizean public. And what happens? The entire board of the broadcast, the board of authority for the airport authority, removed. And the good old Edmond Castro remains smiling. No corruption here. This is what we want our children to understand. When you look in the dictionary and you see what the word corruption means, wrongdoing is not a synonym for corruption if you use a thesaurus. Distasteful is not a synonym for corruption if you use a thesaurus. What is corruption? Corruption, the synonyms for corruption in a broad Creole, thief. That is what corruption is.
And while corruption has been one of the main pillars at every union rally, the teachers are also demanding better working conditions and social security reforms to benefit them.
The chalk that is being used in these classrooms are affecting our teachers immensely. We need better working conditions, my brothers and sisters. Our teachers are being injured on the job unconsciously every day. Then there was the removal of corporal punishment without a good replacement. And our teachers now are stressed out more than ever from hypertension and diabetes. And these, my brothers and sisters, lead again to the high absences of our teachers with low productivity. Proper sanitation, lighting and ventilation is also of great concern. Our sidewalks, our walkways must be properly built. My brothers and sisters, I will end with the words of two men who speak three truths. Let us not suffer in silence, for silence will never protect you.
The ending of the round of industrial actions coincides with a meeting held between the union's negotiating team and the Prime Minister. What has come out of that meeting will pave the way for future talks.
My understanding that the meeting went on for about 2 hours. The three unions were represented at the meeting. The Prime Minister has indicated, according to the report, that the salary adjustment would be anywhere up to about 3.5%. We, again, the three unions will have to meet, review the report, the presentation. I'm told that the meeting was cordial. Again, we would not have expected otherwise, because we are, again, showing how professional we are, how patient we have been, and that we are determined to try and ensure that we get the best deal for our teachers. As soon as we get that report and the unions review properly what it is and pass their impression and what their take is, we'll definitely bring it back to our membership in terms of what our position would then be.
The Council of the Union will meet this weekend. Mike Rodon for News 5.